calling you in the car. Put the gun down! I need to know if I can trust you!
So we were talking about you in the hallway. I hope your ears weren't buzzing, but we couldn't think of a bad movie that you've made, or at least one that stuck in our mind. I don't need you to turn, in your own mind, to name any. But lately, you can't deny that the success that you've had in your last dozen films or whatever. But so you must be extremely critical of work that's sent to you, because I don't see any bad performances or any bad scripts that you've done lately.
Well, one aspect of that is I got a lot of good people around me.
Okay.
You know, and certainly I'm gonna hop when there's a good script, but you know, I mean, I also ask, well, who else is attached, who's involved, who's directing, who's the DP. You know, if all that stuff kind of looks like it's good, I feel secure. You know.
Is that if you find a script,
you know, actors have different ways of approaching. Sometimes, I mean, yeah, I mean, recently I've worked with first-time directors, and that's taking a chance. You know, I will always ask, well, who's aboard? You know? Yeah. And that tells me a bit.
How many do you turn down in a year? Do you have any idea? I mean, people say, "Oh, you're perfect. This is perfect for you," or something you've come across that you just say, "This is not for me."
Oh, I mean, I would guess, but I'd say, I mean, any number of scripts come my way, and some folks that are just starting out in the business, the first-time directors, are very bold, and I appreciate that. And if they got a good script, I'll go with it. I already did one film this year with a second-time director, and Billy Ray. I mean, I know he's done Shattered Glass, and this is a second-time director. But boy, I feel in good hands with those people. Yeah. You know, if they can improve their dedication, their intelligence, and that they can handle this, you know, sort of this production situation, I'm there.
Let's talk about Robert for a second, because I really like this film, but there was one thing that really bugged me, and I just found out from Ryan what the deal was. Every time he would be walking alongside Robert, he would be bumping into things. And I didn't understand why that was. And then I found out that Robert would walk at an angle. Now, tell me about this. Why did he do this? What was how did you find, you know?
Well, I can only ask the real Eric O'Neill, yeah, who was available to us shortly before we started shooting the film, and we asked him all sorts of questions, and that certainly came up, and it just used to drive Eric nuts. You know, he didn't know why, but I just figured, you know, when Hanson's engaged and walking those long halls, and he's engaged in whoever he's talking to, his gyro is just a little off, you know.
So you don't think it was intimidation at any point? You think maybe?
I didn't play it for that.
Okay.
No.
No. Also, when you're doing these roles, in this role, you had a constant scowl on your face. You seemed to be, Robert seemed to be just intensely angry at all times. Is that easy to get in and out of as an actor, or is that just something that you do?
Well, I know it can be interpreted as a scowl, and he can be on top of the world. But what was outstanding? An outstanding remark is that he wasn't a smiler, and that he was rather boring. He had no charisma, and to add more injury, he didn't respect his colleagues. He thought he was smarter than all of them. I just, you know, I tried to be true to those aspects of Hanson that I had heard.
Yeah, tremendous job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.